Yeah. uh-huh. Yeah. Shit. Grams leaders CC's pounds. Close cash, close call, close encounter, close up, pounds up, liters up, grams, get your dosed up, cut this up and post up, and get dosed up. This for them voted like the moving, make the most of. Monday night at 8, I can't wait to set you straight. These opinions and debates, for them folk they can't relate. I got to elevate your mind through these signs of the time. Dishing out that medication for that deaf, dumb and blind. And I ain't hard to find, you can catch me in those trenches. I do the groundwork and I ain't waiting on no sense. I be touching on them topics politicians fail to mention. And I don't vote for nobody that ain't got good intentions. I'm really live for my people and I'm here to make a change. I got that truth serum hooked directly to your veins. Hey, this is for my people, tune in, catch a close up, close up, close up, a close up, grams of it, tune in, liters of it, close up, pounds of it. Pounds of it, yeah, grams of it, liters up, pounds, get your dosed up,
Dosed up, dosed up, yeah. Trying to hit his mic, yeah. All right, y'all. Today is Monday. The show is called Dosed Up. I'm Sharpshooter, aka Dose. That's Lab right there.
Right.
But the day just so happened to be Monday the 8th. The 8th just so happened to be my birthday.
What
So,
happened on
hey, this is my special birthday episode, y'all. And it's actually a gift to me to talk to y'all.
Right.
You know, I feel special. I feel special I get to celebrate my birthday with y'all.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, let me step back just a little bit, lean back a little bit so y'all see that right here.
Right.
All right, let me tilt the brim a little bit. Y'all see that right there. All right, so I look at first of all, I'm just gonna say, every day that you wake up, you know what I'm saying, is a blessing and a chance at life. So today I just so decided to make this particular birthday be kind of like a rebirth to me. The topic is going to be evolve because
Okay.
I'm gonna evolve on this birthday. It's a lot of stuff I'm gonna talk about personally that I'm trying to get ready to do. But yeah, so that's what my birthday means to me this year.
Okay.
I'm so much on a vibe, on a positive vibe, and on point and on a plan that I did everything that I normally do. I woke up and I went to work today. And you know what I'm saying, I was happy to see my coworkers.
Right.
They were happy to see me.
Right.
So, you know, when they found out it was my birthday, they were like, "Why are you here?"
Right.
And I was like, "Man, you know, cause it's a job,
Right.
you know, and I
That's
don't
where I'm
really
generally
mind
at."
doing my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually happy I'm here."
Right.
All right, so normally, like, I receive, you know what I'm saying, the drugs, scan them in and things like that. But check this out. Because I got up and came in on my birthday, nobody knew about it, but God made it so that no order came in.
What?
So basically, I ain't have really no work to do today. Exactly. So
Right.
I'm like, wow, I'm moving and evolving naturally,
Right.
and things are happening for me.
Naturally.
Exactly, like I just treated this day like a normal
Regular
day.
day.
But in my mind, I'm evolving. Like, first of all, I've evolved because young me never worked on my birthdays. So this is an evolution to just actually come in, respect the birthday, but go ahead and work on it.
Right.
And like I said, so with that, I didn't really have to do any work.
Okay.
But I shocked myself because I'm like, man, I don't really have the urge to just take off on my birthday all the time.
No, you didn't have
I
to.
might do it next year, but
Right.
I haven't done it since I've been working with this company, and I haven't been bothered.
So it's been all right.
Yeah, it's been all right. I also went to the gym.
Okay.
Exactly.
Your normal thing. Your normal thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We not stopping with this Super Bowl challenge. First of all, oh yeah, and you know it's football season again.
Right.
So I'm super crunk. Not necessarily about these games. I'm crunk like, yeah, look at what they can do.
Right.
I'm training like them, and it's another season. I get to train. I get to work out. So at the end, when the Super Bowl come, I finished my challenge. But you think I'm gonna stop? No, because I'm gonna evolve into making this a lifestyle. the discipline from this is helping me in other areas of my life. The physical aspect of it is helping me in other areas too, because I feel motivated to do work, be it my job or anything. You know what I'm saying? Tasks. I have the energy to do it. I have the physical stamina to do it and the strength to do some of these things. So it's more like if I choose to want to exert the energy and take the time to do it, as opposed to, man, I'm too weak to do it, or I'm too tired to do it. I don't feel like doing it.
Right.
So yeah, man, I'm really digging and impressed with my progression.
So you use your birthday as a evolution to
Mm-hmm.
evolve
Mm-hmm.
and also to reflect.
Yeah. Reflect and assess. We're gonna get on that too.
Reflect and assess. We're going to get to it, but it's all encompassing into your birthday. Is this a special year for your birthday? Like it's like 45 or 42 or
No,
40?
no. Ooh, I'm in the late 40s, bro.
Okay.
It's
You
like,
don't have to give your day.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
you to
yeah,
give
yeah,
your
yeah.
age, but I'm just saying, like, that people have milestones. Like me, I'll be 55 this year. You know what I'm saying? So if the milestone might be 55, I'll be like, you know what, for 55, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna reflect on that, or I'm gonna evolve to this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to know, was it a milestone? You know,
So-
40, 45, 50, stuff like that.
What up, Hilton? What's happening, Virgo, buddy? So it's like this. What it do? Like, look, I mean, I feel like I made it be a rebirth because now that's like a goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a beginning.
Right.
But I've already started.
Okay.
So I'm like, now it's almost like a battery pack. A
Okay.
chance to go harder at what I'm doing, to execute what I'm doing, to really observe more. As you saw, and you had mentioned to me, you know what I'm saying, offline in the text, you were
Right.
like, man, you noticed that I've been more quiet in chats.
Right.
Because I was building up to this. Like, I want to learn more by just listening. I'm tired, not necessarily tired of talking, but I'm talking now.
Right.
So I'm talking more now for a purpose as opposed to what I want to do
Right.
or what I'm seeing.
Okay.
So I'd rather just see what you guys are saying, learn what I need to do, and go ahead and do it. Like, so an example in real time is some of the text messages you guys were like, hey, man, we need to start wearing more shirts, or pubbing yourself, pubbing your IG page, pubbing your Facebook. So that's why I actually have this shirt on.
Right.
And I'm going to start wearing more shirts. I got dosed up shirts. I'm going to start wearing them, you know what I'm saying, on my show. One, I've evolved to respect and like, it's not like you guys were getting on anyone. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I got too much pride to do it.
Right. Right.
We've been doing this for how long? So
2
it's
years, 2-3 years now.
so it seems like each time I'm with a group, with an organization, or with some folks, a clique, whatever, and it comes time to wearing your brand, it's like I'm almost the first one to start doing it.
Right. Right.
So I'm gonna start wearing my grind time shirts.
Okay.
Again. You know, I'm gonna wear my dosed up shirts.
Right.
Once I start getting these things, like I said, to get in and get fit and stuff, I'm gonna get the logo for that. Start wearing those. Wear more Alicia Nicole gear or Vegan Body Works gear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just start pubbing my folks.
Yeah.
You know, I got my partner Credo. Got me a One Soul shirt. You know,
Okay.
so that's United States of Atlanta. You know,
Okay.
so I'm gonna wear that.
United States of Atlanta. I like that.
You know, so
like that.
I'm you know, I'm on one, and I'm not gonna stop. I don't feel like stopping, one, because like I say, this exercising just gave me the adrenaline. It gave me the extra boost. It's like a natural high. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like caffeine or something,
Yeah.
to the 10th degree, where
Yeah.
you just like, I can get down and do 25, 50 push-ups right now if you ask me to. So with that, I take that extra energy when I'm not going to exercise or do something and put it towards executing, you know what I'm saying, a plan or a goal. What's up, Bangum?
I think. Oh, Slick says happy birthday, Dose.
Appreciate that, Slick.
I think that your evolution actually started a year ago.
Okay.
When you first started taking on this challenge, you know, this
Mm-hmm.
exercising challenge, because I've noticed over the year how you have changed into certain things and how you do. Like when you first started doing it, you were a little bit more anxious,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more, you know, I ain't gonna say nervous, but a little bit more anxious and, you know, just hyper a
Aggressive or
little bit,
something,
a little
yeah.
bit more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're a little bit calmer now. I noticed the change in the conversations we have,
Uh-huh.
and And I just sit, like I said, I sit back and watch. I may say some stuff to try to get us on the right path as a group, band, or duo, but I do sit back and just watch people's demeanor and what they do and how they change in real time. When I'm, especially with how many shows we have and how many people we deal with, and I watch your evolution. So it actually started last year. You may have not noticed it until this year, but I noticed it like 6 months into last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing to you because I didn't want to throw you off. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that'll go back to our episodes when we were speaking about manifesting and things like that.
Right,
So
right.
I definitely plan to see. I want to say appreciate that, Miss Holmes. She shouted me out a happy birthday, and she's online. Topic is evolution, Miss Holmes. So I definitely say I've evolved to be more patient and wise. Like, being a hothead ain't attractive or cool in no way.
Right.
It ain't gangster. It ain't professional. Actually, man, it's kind of like one of them empty wagons, you know what I'm saying, will make a lot of noise. If I'm moving in a way where I don't want to use wisdom or I'm impatient. The impatience can cause you to move backwards.
Right.
Not only that, but I've learned to be patient simply, once again, through this discipline and this exercise and this challenge. This challenge is for a year. So regardless, I can't make a year go fast.
Right.
All right, now the patience in what you're going to look like. I know at the end of this year, I'm going to look different because I look different now from when I started.
Right.
But I got to be patient. I can't fast forward myself and look like how I'm going to look then now. So the patience comes in many ways. But now I can take this patience, the same thing. Like, okay, so if I can't look the way I'm going to look in a year, you know what I'm saying, today, then my businesses that I plan to build won't necessarily be, I would say, how I need them to be or as strong and as firm today as they will be in a year.
Right.
So what that tells me is, just like how I get up and go to the gym every day and build on me, get up and build on my businesses.
Right.
So I got up and built on this.
Okay.
I got up and I built on this.
Most definitely.
And I'm going to keep getting up, you know what I'm saying, and building on things. It's on my mind. It's on my radar. It's just like how I got, it first was, get up, I got to go to the job. I got to work. All right, now it's get up, I got to go to the job. I got to work. Oh, shit, I got to go to the gym. I got to work out. All right, now it's like, okay, I got to go to the job. I got to work. I got to go to the gym and work out. Now I got to put my mind towards this right here. Let's say these shirts or something.
Right.
Or I got to put my mind towards this podcast. Let me put my mind towards these skits. But I'm going to evolve to execute it more action than speaking about it now. Like you said, I spoke about it 6 months ago.
Right.
Now you saw that as evolving. But now what do you see this? What are you seeing now?
Right.
More evolution.
More evolution.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question when it comes to evolution, as far as you're concerned, just your aspect of it. What is one of the things when you felt yourself evolving, you start reflecting, when you sat back and thought about it, what was one of the things you said, man, I can't believe I used to be like that, or I can't believe I used to do that, or I can't believe I'm starting to get this executing now. Like it's sometimes when you reflect on things and you evolve, there's things that bother you because you didn't achieve it. Then there's things that make you feel better because you are achieving it. Which one of those have you reflected on the most and has affected you the most to keep moving forward in your evolution?
The thing I had to reflect on or that affected me the most was my mind state. I'm always aggressive. I'm always ambitious. I'm a hustler. That's energy. I had to understand what I'm thinking about, why I'm thinking about, what I can accomplish, and what to hold back on. It's okay to think about certain things, but you can't always accomplish certain things.
Right.
Then I had to understand how to harness and then how to release my energy. Remember when I was telling you, you can want something so bad that you move past it.
Right.
Then there was a time when I'm telling you now, I don't want it like that. I want it, but I'm like, hey, man, whatever.
Right.
And then it comes to you.
Right.
All right, so with these shirts, like remember when I asked you for this?
Right, I remember.
All right, I got it now.
Right.
But did I ask you for it now?
No.
I didn't. See what I'm saying?
You just
it
showed up
happens
with it.
when I don't stress it as much. So I've evolved my mindset to look at it like this. There are some things that I've been chasing for damn near half of my life, right? And I haven't necessarily achieved that goal. all right, but have I looked like how I wanted to look while I'm chasing this goal?
Right.
Have I felt physically like how I wanted to feel? Have I accomplished other things besides that? So I adapted the mindset of, damn, okay, that might be the coup de grace, but there's so many other things. Like, look at being a good parent. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can put the goal of maybe a music career or the goal of, let's say, releasing your fashion line. You can put that on hold for a second because you got family business to take care of. That's still an accomplishment. Don't beat yourself down and be like, oh man, I ain't do that shit I was telling Lab about because I had to take my money and handle this for my baby girl or something. No, that's what a man's supposed to do. That's what your life is about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, maybe achieving that part in your life is cool, but your life is still about family.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So once I adapted the mindset to see that I'm not a failure just because there's certain goals that are prolonged, now I got to start evolving in how to start executing that elusive goal, which is what I'm doing now. But I don't care no more. Like I said, so this is part of the elusive goal. Doing this today. The exercising is part of the elusive goal. So what my listeners and my viewers are going to see, if they haven't clicked in yet, they're going to see that I'm manifesting in front of their face. Like, if you go back to my previous episodes, I'm not even going to look the same, but I'm going to be talking somewhat similar. And you're going to hear the seeds in the episodes of what I'm doing. It mostly damn near every time. Don't I give you the BBG, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl update? All right, so we getting ready. Next thing you know, I'm going to be like, well, shit, the day the Super Bowl. And I've been working out. See, it ain't nothing new to me. And it ain't going to be nothing new to the viewers that understand the power of manifestation and if you're going to make it a lifestyle. That's really how you make a lot of the dreams come true, which we've been done talked about. You really got to live it before it happens.
Okay. So making positive change into a lifestyle is one of them things that a lot of people don't really, I'm not saying a lot, I'm just some people don't really think about being positive. You know, people get stuck in this rut of that's just the way I am.
Yeah.
You know
I got that somewhere. Yeah. So, that is the way you are.
Right.
But okay, can you be better?
Right.
Or do you want to be better?
Right.
Do you like the way you are? Are you just accepting it? Like, there's sometimes if you accept the flaw that you can change, then that I think it's a bit of a mental issue.
Right.
Now, if you have a flaw that you can't overcome physically, but mentally you want to change it, that's something different. Like, hey man, let's just take it. Some folk be like, hey man, I want them 6-pack, that abs.
Right.
We'll go get them.
What are you doing to
Work
get 'em?
for it. Exactly.
Right. You said something offline that I really haven't reflected on. Let's put it this way. I have reflected on it, but maybe not as deeply as I should. You said we always want good out of other people, but how good are we doing?
Well, yeah, and that'll go for, like I say, the person that wants somebody that looks very attractive, but they ain't or something.
Right.
Or the person that may say, oh, she got weave, but you got a bald head.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Alicia? She done popped on the line.
Right. What's
Miss
going on,
Nicole?
Alicia Nicole?
You already see your hat. I done gave you about 4 or 5 pubs already. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, y'all, look at the hat. We evolving. We doing something new. We are, you know what I'm saying, wearing the fam's gear.
That's right.
We are promoting each other. You know what I'm saying? We evolving to what you see from her, you're going to see from me. That's what's coming up now as far as with my rebirth is concerned. All right, but I wanted to evolve to be more organized. Like set in order, a timeline, a method, you know what I'm saying, on how to accomplish the goals I want to accomplish now. And when I do that, I break it down. The organization actually makes you achieve something.
Right.
Because let's say you say, all right, I want to get this LLC paperwork in by the end of the month.
Right.
Okay, you do it. All right, that's part of your organization. You got that done. That's a goal achieved.
Right.
All right, now you damn near halfway there. Okay, now it's like, all right, instead of me telling you I'm going to try to find the best shirts, you know what I'm saying, that I want my images on, I'm just going to start Googling and going online.
Right.
All right, now, here's the thing. I might take the process of purchasing a few blank ones and then filling it, washing it a few times before I even put something on it or whatever. But these are the things that I'm going to evolve to do without necessarily having to explain it to you. So now I can just pop up, these shirts on, and then if somebody say, well, hey, what is that? You gonna know. I'm gonna
Right.
tell it to you anyway on this podcast.
Right.
All right. So evolving, sometimes you have to lose something to gain something.
Reevaluation.
You gonna have to lose something to gain something. It's a sacrifice. It's a
Right.
trade. But what you start to learn to do is, if you're a positive person, you can trade something, or just, you ain't even always got to trade it. You can just dial it back. But if you got a negative vice or something, then definitely get rid of that altogether.
Right. What are you willing to lose?
What am I willing to lose?
But we not
Well,
talking
remember
about
I
family.
told
We're
you-
talking about friends, habits, material things, whatever the case may be that doesn't have anything to do with, family. What are you willing to lose
Oh man, well,
for your evolution?
I'm willing to lose personal materials to invest in my business. I'm willing to lose how can I say, social time, just going out, you know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
To build either, or spend time with my family, or to build once again for my business. I've already put time on hold with people because they don't want to meet me in the gym.
Okay.
So, hey, I'm going to lose just a little bit of sleep because, like I say, tomorrow I'm waking up at 4 and going downstairs. Now, here's the funny thing. Now, I'm going downstairs to start exercising, right?
Okay.
Now, you hear this, right? You hear it, right? So what you going to think when you see 4 a.m. and I start posting? You're going to be like, he manifested
He
that thing.
downstairs working out.
So
right.
now, once again, I appreciate you for saying like you thought the evolution was when I was talking about it, but that's, as you know, that's part of the manifestation
Not
process.
when you were talking about
What's
it,
up,
but
D
when you
here?
actually start working out.
Oh,
when
okay,
you
okay.
actually
Yeah.
start-
All right, I give you
When
that.
you came the next
Yeah,
day, when you start
yeah.
working out, and that next time you came and did the podcast, you was like, man, I'm hurting a little bit. I'm sore. I'm working out. I'm sore.
Yeah.
That's when
yeah.
I knew that the evolution had started.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
people could always say, I do it. I
Yeah.
always say I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start back working. I used to work
Yeah.
out, a lot. And I had got down to a nice little size and everything. I was worked out a lot. It took me steps to start doing that. And once I got to it, it became a habit. But once I lost it, now it's becoming harder to do again because I just don't have the. Now people say people will make time for the things that they want to do.
Yes,
But
I
in
want to
some
be better.
In some
stronger.
cases, you may not have that time. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I'm going to explain to you why because we're talking about evolution here. We're talking about making time for things that you want to do
Bit.
and being evolved in doing those things.
Okay.
When a person has only so much time in a day, like me, I work, so I work 8 hours. I come home, start podcasting. Podcasting's over. Start getting ready for tomorrow. Get dinner in, get my shower in.
I like
By
all
that time
this.
it's 12, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So I know I probably could go downstairs and work out from 1 to 2, but I have to get up at 5. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get sleep in there in between because, to be honest with you, people don't realize that if you don't sleep, your body don't heal. And you have to have sleep in order to heal. Now, it may not be 8 hours, but you need some sleep in order for your body to heal properly and
right.
rest.
We call that recovery time. So I got a
Recovery
question
time.
to ask you. Did you watch a game this weekend?
Football?
Yeah.
No.
Did you watch anything this weekend?
No. You know what I did this weekend?
What you do?
I DJ'd on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
On Sunday, I podcasted some more. In between that time, I was putting in descriptions, uploading audio.
Okay.
Get what I'm saying?
Bet this up, though. I look at it like this. Would you go without eating for 4 or 5 days?
I don't think we could live if we ate 4 or 5 days, can we?
So I feel like I can't go without exercising
For
like
4 or
that.
5 days.
Like,
It's like
like
eating to you.
you have to understand now, I'm unlocking something different. Like
Right.
I know now I understand how them athletes feel.
Right.
Like minus the whatever the supplements or whatever else they might take, you know what I'm saying, the cortisone shot or whatever when they aching. And it's a wonderful feeling, bruh. Like, your body, man, is a magnificent organ.
Right.
And a lot of times, okay, look at it like this. It's people that have euphoria feelings from eating. and it's people that have euphoric feelings from taking substances. But I got a euphoric feeling from exercising.
Okay.
Which one is going to help?
Okay, I'm finna throw a monkey wrench in your program.
You can never throw a monkey wrench in my program.
You tell me what you would do first.
Okay.
If you say you starting businesses.
Yeah.
If your business require you to give up the time for working out because you're trying to make moves and manifest things, would you be willing to do that? Because we just talked about giving up something.
So check this out. What I'm going to do is make a business out of working out.
That's not the question. Even that can cause you to have to not work out because you're trying to make a bit. Because you got to meet people, you got to talk to folks.
No excuses. The only excuse I take is incremental weather or I'm hurt. IR, injured reserve. That's it.
But
baby.
people play through injuries too.
And I've worked out through injuries.
Okay.
I'm just
saying though.
Yeah, that's
we can't make a hypothetical. We can't make a unrealistic thing because even being a business of working out, making a business out of working out, you still have other things you do that doesn't require you to be in the gym to make that business successful. We all know this.
Oh yeah,
you've had
clearly.
other businesses before. You've done other things.
Yeah.
You know what it takes sometimes to make a business. Sometimes you go for hours and days without sleeping because you're trying to figure out why this business or what it needs. What's the next thing you have to do for this business? So I'm just
But see, my thing is this: if I find all the ways and reasons and excuses not to do something, of course it's not going to get done. But if I want to be better and do better, like I'm getting powers and extra energy to actually achieve the things that you're talking about with the exercise.
I agree 100%.
I'm getting the knowledge, the clarity,
right.
Because guess what? To do this, I have to get rest. I have to, you know what I'm saying? I can't be on a whole bunch of vices. Like I can't sit up here and drink a fifth and think I'm finna go get to it with Reggie Ball and them, you know what I'm saying, today.
Right.
That's not gonna work.
Right.
So I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? And now what's happening is like I've been silent. You know, my trainers don't know what I am, what I got going on.
Right.
Now they kind of do. But phase 2, which is what you was telling me to do, the evolution of this is gonna be like, hey man, get me doing this circuit right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm posting. You gonna see that, and then you're gonna say, I see this man right here had to make it a lifestyle, a lifestyle. Keyword life. Ain't no excuses in life for me. I want to live it to the fullest, and by doing what I'm doing physically, I can do that.
Yeah.
You can't push the limit, push your potential if you sitting back and just. I mean, you got all that energy in you, but you not making it kinetic.
Right.
You just sitting there.
Yeah.
You not basically activating it. It's potential energy.
Right.
Till you know what I'm saying, activate that shit.
Till you strike that fire and make it happen.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I was telling you, like when it came to you working out and you were doing and you working out every day. I said, man, you need to make videos of yourself working out and your evolution from then to now, and people can see that progress. Not only does it help you and it shows people your progress, it makes them want to work with you, but it also helps the gym where you're working out at as a business because you're going to be like, hey, I'm at such and such gym working out with somebody, and that helps them as well. Like you said, promoting the places that, you know, the businesses that you work with, that you partner with, that's one way to do it. And I've always said that when you first start working out, I've always said, hey, man, and I know what you told me. You said, no, not yet. I gotta get a little bit more into it. I gotta get my mind right, and I understood and respected that 100%. And I guess you're here now. You're there now.
So you know, man, I'm cut from a cloth where we really don't like cameras. You know, I don't really care to tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. So you gotta respect it when you see it. You have no time. You know what I'm saying, to adjust. You have no time to knock me off my square or to ruin it because it's already done.
Right.
But I'm evolving. So I'm evolving from jotting it down to recording it. You know what I'm saying? We evolved in the day and time where people want to see you more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to see the process a little bit or see the results. When it come to this, like you say in the exercising, they want to see, what he in there doing? How much is that? You know what I'm saying? I got some for the people in the peanut gallery that want to criticize. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna have that.
Always.
And all I'm gonna do is like, well, kind sir, would you please show me the correct method? You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't finna do it, you might want to stay right there where you at. What's happening, Sanchez?
It's right, yeah.
Sanchez done showed up.
What's
Yes.
going on, Sanchez?
But yeah, so evolving, like I say, to record it, man, because I know you're gonna have a blast with all of that. And I'm getting to the point where when I walk up on my friends more and more, it's a look of respect, a look of OG type status, a look of not awe, but a look of, man, he doing it. So if I respect that, like one of my homies the other day said, the reason why he rocking with me is because every time I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. Even if I do it a little bit,
Right.
it get done.
It get done.
So I'm gonna stamp that, and I'm gonna evolve into doing it a big bit.
Right. Right. A big
But
bit.
a big bit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, instead of that little bit. You know how they
I
be
get
saying.
it.
But oh yeah, as I said, man, let the stress go. Like that's why I went to work. I ain't
Okay.
stressed. Work don't stress me.
Okay.
Man, you know, sometimes I be like, man, you know, this could have been handled a different way, but you got to understand everybody's not you. If you got the capability to do it, you were blessed to get up, man, go ahead and do it.
Everybody's not you. It took me a long time to learn that.
Well,
It took me a long time to learn that I can't expect me out of other people.
so it just dawned upon me one day,
Uh-huh.
you know, how do you feel when you like, man, I got to nail 300 nails in that Durock, man, damn, man,
Right.
man, all day you miserable.
Right.
Now you might hit your hand or something, you losing focus because of the anger. But if you like, all right, this is a task, man, it's tedious. Hey, but I got the skill to do it. They done
Right.
called on me to do it, obviously, because they know it can get done. Let me go ahead, focus. I don't want to hit my hand and nothing, and get it done. Get it
Right.
done. Now you on to something else. But when you bickering, man, really you just aging yourself. You disappointing yourself. You stressing yourself. You talking yourself out of it. Like I don't call out because it ain't nothing to call out about. I'm just saying.
right.
If you give me something, if I'm physically can't do it, I'm calling out. Other than that, man, hey, I got off days and I do some with them, and I do some when I get off.
Right.
So that's when, you know what I'm saying, to me, to be successful, I ain't gonna say you don't never rest and don't never sleep,
Right.
because that's where my exercise will come in. It forces me to recover.
Okay.
But no rest meaning you get up, it's the same thing. I'm on it. Just like I'm on that, punching that clock, I'm on that hustle. I'm on, you know what I'm saying, this grind right here. I'm on get this t-shirt done.
Right.
I'm on, hey, did you put the order in? You know what I'm saying? I'm on, hey, I'm gonna be there at 4:30, 10 in the morning, working out. 10 in the morning, I get it in.
done.
But now it's gonna be 4 in the morning and it's me, self-initiated.
Right.
The self-initiation, that's what I'm evolving into as well. And when you can self-initiate what you need someone else to get you to do, now you can train and teach somebody else.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I'm perfecting the method. It's all the science and the strategy to this. So I told you I'm gonna get up at 4 and go do it. I'm gonna perfect it, and then I'm gonna let everybody see it.
Right. Yeah. You told me how
Somebody,
you
you
been
want
doing
some
it,
of
which
this?
I think is a genius way. You training your body to get up first before you just jump into something.
I mean-
think that's genius. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you say you're gonna get up at 4 o'clock and your body's not used to getting up at 4 o'clock, you have to train your mind and body to get used to getting up at 4 o'clock. There's just no way around that. And you doing this saying, okay, let me get up and just sitting there, maybe look around and breathe, and then cutting the alarm clock off, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, doing something else, or getting your clothes together, whatever. It's
Yeah.
a smart way of doing it, because then you'll be used to being up. And then you'll be up at 4 o'clock going, well, I might well go and work out.
Hey, man, I mean, like I say, the blessing is waking up. Now build off of that.
Right,
Do you wake up to get weaker or wake up to get stronger?
right.
Like, man, as long as there's breath in these lungs, I'm on it. I was talking to my brother the other day because for the weekend recap, you know what I'm saying, he showed up, you know, and we had some family time, spent it with moms and pops just talking. But, you know, he was like, damn, I see you getting to it. And I was like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then,
know
so,
what's up.
hey, it ain't stopping. So, but I was like, hey, yeah, matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, I did some sprints. Now, see, that ain't walking.
Right.
So, it's like, when the last time you ran?
Who, me?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about me right now. We talking
Oh.
about.
See, hey, but
we talking
that's
about
the thing, man. Like, and I'm gonna tell you what I had to learn. I had to evolve into this, bruh. Like, running ain't no joke when you don't do it.
I know.
And
it
if you
ain't.
have to hit a high speed, man, your abs gonna cramp up, your lungs gonna burn and be on fire, and your heart gonna start pumping fast. And you don't want to panic on that.
Right.
But you gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can respect that.
I'm
too.
building the stamina, the endurance. I like sprint from here to there, here to there. Learn how to breathe. Learn how to control it, so your lungs won't collapse on you. So you won't, you know what I'm saying, cramp up and all this, and your muscles and all this. You Charlie horsing because you ain't moved in a while. But what this exercising has also taught me is I gotta stretch. See, the deeper you get into it, young me ain't no cardio.
Right.
Give me the weights, heavy. Ain't no intermediate, none of that. All right, diet, meh, whatever. Now I'm like, give me some fruit, give me some water. I'll skip a meal. All right, let's lightweight. All right, heavyweight today. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cardio. I need the cardio.
Right.
Now the stretching, I've learned, because what do you see them athletes doing?
Stretching before the game.
How I'm gonna work out like them, train like them, but skip that.
Right. That's all a part of the system.
So, but I figured out an awesome, cool way to do it. Remember when you were a kid and you were doing them 1-2 way backs and them touching your toes, and then you had to stretch. That's basically what that is. You had to get on the ground, sit in there, start all that other stuff. So now I'm doing that. Maybe throw in a little bit of jump roping or something. Or do different variations of push-ups where you push your arms to the side and stuff like that. That's stretching. Do them Superman push-ups, the Mike Tyson push-ups, and things like that. You get some stretching in and some isometrics.
Okay.
So, but I had to evolve into that. You know what I'm saying? By taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Now I'm not, and what we know, when you start getting around that circle, people ain't gonna let you fail.
No.
You see what I'm saying? And you're not gonna let yourself fail because you got to hang with them. You wanna be able to increase. Like, shit, my trainer could bump it up 5 pounds. And I can do it. If I fall off for a month, back at the, you know what I'm saying, what I started with.
Right.
No evolving, no growth.
So let me ask you, when it comes to your businesses
Mhm.
and evolving and reflecting on those,
Mhm.
what are some of the things you're implementing? Not without giving out proprietary information.
Yeah.
But what are some of the things that you weren't doing that you may be doing now that maybe, a small business owner may say, I probably need to do that, or I ain't even thought about that, because we all try to be, we all think we are business minded folks,
Mhm.
and we all think that we have the, we're implementing the perfect plan and a lot of things, and we may be, but it may be some things that we don't know that we need to know that you may have the formula for. So what are some of the things that you are doing in your evolution and reflection to help your businesses move a little bit better? I know you said organizing. Tell me something within the organizing, maybe.
Okay. First, I would like to say that I kind of change. Once again, I'm changing perspectives. So, one perspective is I don't really listen to people. I had to understand, when you the boss, you gonna have to have money.
Right.
You're not, nobody else is really gonna put in because you the boss. So for those people that be like, hey man, why you waiting, or do it now, or you taking too long, or do this and this, I'm like, you're not speaking money to me.
Right.
So one, I've evolved to tune them out, and then two, I've evolved to build the budget for what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
All right, at first I was just trying to maybe execute one thing and all of them at once. But now what I'm doing is I've figured out how to intertwine it all, like how I'm wearing this today, as well as do certain things, like execute the shirts now, because this isn't my brand.
Right.
This is a promotional shirt.
Right.
But then in executing this, now I've realized what kind of shirts I might want for my own brand. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's helping me. I'm evolving. Like, man, I ain't got time to sit up here and wait 6 months after you sent that text message to do this. I went on ahead and pulled the trigger on it. All right, that's what I'm doing for businesses.
Okay.
I'm making sure that I keep communication and keeping the people that I'm going to include in this rebirth with what I'm going to do with my business in the loop.
Okay.
I'm narrowing down who I'm informing
That's the most
and
important
and
part.
and who's going to be doing what.
I think that's the most important part right there.
Yeah.
Narrowing down and not kicking it to the curb or disrespecting, but just noticing that this person doesn't really add much to my business. Now, they're a great friend, they're a great person to be around and laugh and talk with, but when it comes to business, it's not helping that. So I need to readjust that and do some things differently where I don't necessarily need to inform this person about the business. I just need to do it myself and figure out the way, another thing for that person to do or maybe not to do. And those are the hard things that a lot of business owners don't do or have to do in order to make their business successful, because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but at the same time, we're trying to make a business be successful. We're trying to make a business be profitable. And sometimes people got to be not part of the plan.
So that's why I do what I like to do, and I do it how I like to do it, why I want to do it, and the most important thing is take as much time as you need to move when and how you want to move. When you start, like you say, listening to those outside sources, you might, okay, I did one time and I ended up getting the business when I didn't have the money to keep the license going. And I didn't even have any product, any plan. They were just like, you can get a business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I was like, it's just,
Right,
hey.
right.
And now I'm like, okay, them antsy people that really ain't putting nothing in anyway, man,
Right.
that's directing you to do something that, because they can't do it, evolve above that.
Okay.
Like, tune that out.
Rise
You
above
already
it.
know the formula, execute on it. Like, sometimes you can stir the gumbo too long. Like, man, you know when it's done, don't let it boil out. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's a good one right
But now, if you feel like you need more time, what you do? You cut it off. Put a lid on it,
Let
and
it
then
simmer.
come back to it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You might have to pot roast it this time. But like I said, take as much time for it to be how you like,
Okay.
not how somebody else want it and when. A lot of times we can get pressured into doing something even that we think will be beneficial for us, but we doing it too soon. And now we stuck with something because we didn't execute the rest of the plan.
You know, we could do things, people could pressure us to do things that we don't necessarily want to do or have or like to do or have the energy to do, and we do it anyway, and it's done badly. Because that's not something we were really focused on right there. You know, that wasn't something that was really in our mind's eye to get done, because we just wasn't ready. The only reason we're doing it is because somebody's pressuring us to do it, and we just want to get it out the way. When you want to just get things out the way, they're generally done badly.
I kind of, you're right. One, that's why I do things with a purpose. I do things the way I want and I like. So if it's badly, it may be badly because of your criticism.
Right,
I'll
right.
try not to put it out there if it's that bad. Or if I do, you're going to be like, oh, he was on one. Like, and I tell you, I don't care, man. Like,
Right.
I just had to do it. Whatever. It's done now.
Just get
You know
out
what I'm
the
saying?
way.
Now we can perfect it or whatever.
Right.
But at least I did it, because there's a lot of people that'll criticize it and can't do it, won't do it, haven't done it, don't have the resources to do it. So another thing I've definitely evolved to do, though, is learn the difference between being genuine or genuine interest and folks just being nosy. Because a lot of times you can answer loaded questions, or you could be giving people information based off of something that they got a trick behind it.
Right.
And they're not even really interested in what you're trying to do to help you. They just like, oh, so your car broke down. Okay. You know, not that it did, but I'm
Right.
just saying.
Right.
And next thing you know,
They don't have a
your
general-
business, everybody's business or something. I seen them out there doing this.
Right, right. They don't have no general interest in helping you. They have their interest is more in figuring out what you're doing.
Yeah.
And how you failing at it.
Well, yeah. Oh, he still ain't did it, basically. You know, and you really don't need that when you're in the mindset of either encouragement or just don't say nothing. You know, like, I don't knock people off the process of their goal. Because a lot of times, you know how we say life be life, and that could be it. And I know that's it with a lot of folks because I know them. I
Right.
know the integrity they got. I know the ambition they got, the love they got for their craft and what they want to do.
Right.
We done had the conversations time after time after time after time. And like I say, it always boiled down to money.
Right.
But me, I've evolved. It ain't about money no more to me. To me, I think it's about physicality.
Okay.
The energy and being physical enough to get it done. You can add the money, but what good is it if you don't execute with it?
Okay.
It's people that I can go to the gym. I've been going to the gym with money and never looking like how I'm looking now. Till I put it towards a particular program and execution. Till I started studying something different, changing it up, evolving, doing something different.
Right.
So I'm evolving to understand that yes, it's going to take me money, but it's going to take way more than that. It take the plan, it take the paperwork, it take a program, it take organization, it take me physically being able to get up and do the shit, call the people, put it on, get these people to act, write all this stuff,
Right.
which a lot of it I've already done.
Right. Right.
So now the rebirth is showing you what I've done. Another
showing it
phase,
without telling it, just doing it.
another evolutionary period of what I'm trying to do. And I've also separated it. You call it business a lot. I call it creating.
Okay.
And I call it art.
Okay.
It can be monetized, but I got to create it first.
Okay.
So I don't go into it like, this got to make me money. This got to make me money. I only do that sometimes if it costs me money. But art costs. So now,
So you call your creative, you just being creative.
well, I'm an artist, I'm a hustler, and I'm also an entrepreneur. So all those traits play into part. So
Okay.
I mean, the hustler part of me is like, I can make money, don't have to do this, or I can hustle this. The artist part of me is like, this is fun for me.
Right.
Let me do it.
Right.
Now the entrepreneur part is, let me get with the hustler and let's package this thing on up. Since you like to do it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, sometimes it's like this. I look at it like this. Like, if this shirt were mine, meaning I created, I look at it as a painting. And if somebody want to buy it, now we talking. But if not, I still created it. And I'm wearing me. Now, the next level to this is, do I have a tag? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
A stick, you know what I'm saying? Like anything
Right.
on the back. That comes in with the branding. But you already got either the logo or the design. So we
I
here.
like it.
Yeah. You know, and the funny thing is I could literally put a brand on this. I could put my brand on and say, this is my own business. And I did a Misfits TV shirt. Now, I don't own this logo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, and I say, hey, man, what if I wanted to say, okay, for each one of these I sell with your logo, I'm giving you half of it.
See, now we're talking business.
There you go. See, we evolving with this conversation.
Right.
So, you know, all that's coming though.
Right.
Oh,
right.
and by the way, this hat is paid for by a person that's on my team.
Right.
That, you know, that's tuning in. Business.
Business.
And I'm buying more. And guess where I'm gonna wear it?
Right.
And guess what I'm gonna say when I wear it?
Right.
See, I'm putting an order in, you know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, you know, and she actually has muscle shirts and tank tops. So that I can exercise in that.
Right.
Maybe at 4 a.m, maybe at the gym,
Right.
wherever I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it in
That's what's up.
and
Right.
record it.
Yeah. See, but that's business too now.
I've always been about business. I just sometimes I'm a humble person. Like, everything ain't got to be charged for in the beginning.
That's true. That is true. I'm going to tell you how I know that's true. When we started Misfits Radio, just the radio part, we've always let indie artists send their music into us for free. You know, at first when this indie radio started, people were charging. We never done that because we felt like you can't charge for every little thing. You can't charge for
No, you
every
can't.
little inch of progress that somebody's trying to make. You have to be able to give it to them,
Yeah.
and hopefully they'll respect it enough to post it or say something about it to spread the word without us having to do it. We call that free promotion. If I'm letting you put your album on my radio station and it's paying royalties to you, it may not be $1 million, but it's something. You probably gonna be more happy to say, man, my radio song playing on Misfit Radio, streaming live all the time, 24/7. You might be more inclined to say something like that. And we have artists to do that. We have artists that post our stuff all the time, not because we're the best radio station. I'm not gonna ever say that, but we are one of the best when it comes to respecting the indie artists and their plight and their progress.
So, what's actually happening to me is because most people can tell you that I do more business than I charge.
Right.
Meaning I pay out and I promote and help and purchase more than I charge somebody or than somebody's paying me.
Right.
But in doing this, certain things are happening for me naturally.
Okay.
In the positive realm. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm meeting people I need to meet. I'm part of groups I need to be a part of. You know, I'm still able to do what I'm doing now. Like everything is happening for me. Like, okay, I joined the gym and I ain't know the folks in my gym, you know what I'm saying? They Reggie Ball in them and they connected to a couple of other people, but and they giving me respect.
Right.
And they don't even know what I do yet. So, you know, by helping people and paying my dues, I ended up on that country Wayne skit. You know what I'm saying? So, and like that was over 600 some thousand views that I ain't had to pay for, none of that, or I ain't asked for. I just went and did something, bro. I wasn't even caring, like I ain't even know.
Right.
So
it was just something to do.
Yeah, so I'm doubling down on being me, but the rebirth is fine tuning. Like getting with my partner Furious, who's on the line, because that's like iron sharpening iron. So like I told him earlier today, like, man, we about to get this acting going. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of what I was explaining when I was telling you, keep the communication line open with your fam. You know what I'm saying? With people that you definitely want to do business with, or you definitely want to see them succeed and achieve. And man, like, believe it or not, man, it may not be like my partner Furious says it every day, but I can see his evolution from when, you know what I'm saying, I first met him. And he do the same thing. He be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So, and like that encourages me. You know what I'm saying? I got partners that I don't talk to a lot, but shot me a happy birthday. And then I just shoot them that strong arm. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yeah, we in there, you know. But I think now, like I say, I'm about to evolve to show more of it. Let you see how it is. You know what I'm saying? You can see when my challenges, the competitive effort we got to help each other get better, basically.
Okay.
So
I can respect that. I think that I think sometimes we do need a little assistance. We do need some motivation. We can't do everything by ourselves. We do have to, you know, have some people to talk to, you know, so and run things by. And I think that's a great thing that you're doing when you say you are collaborating with your people, the people you know that's gonna add value to what you got going on, because sometimes that's a necessary thing. I do it. I talk to Slick about stuff and, you know, ask her about some things, and sometimes I don't. I just do it. But I do try to reach out and try to figure out some stuff on my own, and then I do, you know, talk to her about it. It's just a matter of what it is, because, you know, Slick has her own stuff going on, so I can't over-inundate with her with stuff when she got her own, you know, she got her own stuff. So that's another thing that I think a lot of people don't take into consideration when you talk about your evolution. Realizing that people got their own stuff to deal with.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying? They just because they're not talking to you or responding to you doesn't mean that they don't respect you or don't want to help. They got their own stuff, man. We all have our own stuff.
So a true friend is gonna understand when you're not speaking to somebody for a while, and be happy when you do talk and be like, oh, that's what you were doing? I figured. I'm glad you're doing well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no negative cloud over the situation. Oh, she ain't talked to me, or he ain't talked to me, and I don't know how long.
Right,
Like,
right.
nah, it ain't even like that. Even if for the friends that don't even shoot me a happy birthday, I don't give a damn about
Right.
that. You my friend, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, life is life, and let's move on.
Right.
Another part, like I say, I think this is part of evolution, but I do this for every birthday, or at least each year anyway. And I think your birthday could be considered part of a new year as well, but leave something negative behind.
So what you leave negative behind this year?
Oh, let's say maybe procrastination. But I would say mine would be more of attitude type wise, because everything else, you know, I'm already planning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm always, as you said offline, assessing yourself is going to help with the evolution. But like we were saying, man, I can't expect anything from someone that either I'm not doing myself unless I can't do it, or they already got more of it, you know what I'm saying, and I need the help. But other than that, man, I'm always looking within, because the power, my power don't come from you. It come from within, you know what I'm saying? Now we can encourage each other, and like I say, do certain things to help each other get stronger, or to help each other get maybe towards the goal, but it's always either going to become within you or within me. So that's pretty much with my assessment and how I'm trying. Like I said, this is my rebirth, my evolution.
I think I think this year, I thought about this long and hard this year. One of the things I'm going to leave behind when my birthday come along that's negative is my non-trusting behavior. I'm going to let that go, because my mind gets consumed by that.
Wow. Okay.
And at 55, my summers are very limited, and I really don't have time to waste on worrying about what somebody might do. You know what I'm saying? If they do it, then cool.
I would say,
but if if me sitting and worrying about it or trying to prevent it is not what I want to do anymore. I'm going to leave that behind. I'm not going to say I'm going to be 100% trusting, but I'm just not going to sit on it. I'm not going to worry about it. I have to take control of myself. I have to take control of what I want to do. And, I've already assessed this stuff over this last year, DJing more, reading more. Is that's what I want to do. I don't want to worry about someone else's actions. It's just not part of what I got going on. Even with the podcasting and the host, people know that they podcasting. People know they're hosts. They know that they want this to be more than a hobby.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just sit back and try to shove stuff down people's throat anymore. I'm gonna say little stuff here and there, but as the year goes on, it's gonna be less and less because I feel like we're all grown. We know what we're doing. We know what the end goal should be. You have to implement it yourself, because I'm going to implement what I need to implement for Misfits Radio and TV. Everybody else has to implement what they need to implement for each individual show. I don't put any restrictions on any show. We don't put any restrictions. Like some places you go that you can't have the phone out because they only want you on YouTube or they only want you here. We don't do any of that stuff. We tell you to bring your merchandise. We tell you to bring your banners. We tell you to live stream. We tell you to do all that stuff, because your promotion is your promotion. I can't. I got to do more stuff that makes me happy, because I'm over the other side now. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got to do more things that make me happy, and DJing and reading and stuff. Those are things that make me happy, and that's what I'm going to focus on. That non-trusting behavior is unnecessary and it's time consuming.
So
and it ages you, like you said earlier. It ages you.
Well, from actually being observant in our group chats and messages, and seeing some of the goals and some of the events that's coming up in the future, that led me to my number 15 as far as what I think will be, contributing to evolving. And that's like, find more efficient ways to do my job, as well as enhance my personal life or my business. And examples is like, how you may have continuing education and training for the job.
Right.
Well, you know what I'm saying, to sharpen your professional skills. Well, I can practice as far as practice acting, for skits. I can do some researching. I can go look at certain types of production. I can look at like you read, I can read certain type of scripts.
Right.
Like I say, to evolve, to get better, become more efficient. also more efficient in executing what was being said. Like, okay, if we know we need to start promoting, get the shirt.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And check that off on the list and continue, make it a lifestyle.
Right.
So if it becomes a lifestyle, now you either don't have to be reminded or it's second nature. Everywhere I go, I got something similar to this with me. Or, you know, I got a card, I got a flyer, I got a hat on, I got something, you know what I'm saying, that identifies what I got going on. So that's definitely, like I said, one of the things that I've learned that I'm going to start implementing for my evolution from listening and observing what you were saying. And that
Right.
kind of just basically piggybacks on what you just said too.
Right,
As
right.
far as, you know, you don't have all this time to coach everyone. Actually, because one, you're sending it in text and you're really leading by the example anyway.
Right,
So
right.
people just gotta look and catch the wave.
Right,
Do it.
right.
If you feel better when you do it anyway.
Because I always say, your success is my success. If you become successful at this, we all become successful. But I gotta, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm badgering anybody to try to make them successful. So when I turn 55, I'm just going to relax a little bit and try to fine tune some things for myself. So I don't feel like I'm getting older. I got a weight on my back. I'm carrying this like I'm carrying everything. No, I don't want to do that anymore. It's just time out for that. I did that for a very long time. So that's one of my evolutionary things. And I've been thinking about this all year. So I've been getting myself prepared for, like, doing certain things to try to prepare for. Like you say, waking up at 4 o'clock. I'm dropping little non-trusting thing like, oh, I ain't going to worry about that. I ain't going to worry about this. I ain't gonna, that's, you know, just every little things that I can, because it's a lot. I built up a lot of non-trust, a lot of not trusting people. So I got to figure out how, not necessarily trust them 100%, but not be worried about it.
And the reason why I kind of like mentioned personal evolution first is because, like, society evolves naturally, society evolves politically, society evolves and advances technologically, and that affects us as well.
Right.
So imagine us not even knowing what we can do for ourselves first and still having to adapt to it as we have anyway some, but you just try to stay ahead of the curve some and more prepared.
Right.
Like, okay, let's say adapting to the way that the food is nowadays. Well, if it's going to make you lethargic or make you obese, depending on what you're eating in your diet, then evolve to something different.
Right.
Because society also evolves. Like, they'll have vegan diets now. Some now they got stuff that's made from grains and all these other different things. I saw like these partakes and these. It's a I forgot the name. It's a partake cookie. But that company, it's a company as well.
Okay.
And they have like vegan based stuff going on. And it's a
Okay.
lot of, like, now they doing it in packages where you can order it through the mail and get it at your doorstep. But it's like a bunch of snacks, a bunch of items, I guess you could put in the fridge or whatever. But yeah, so I mean, as we see, things are evolving around us anyway. So a lot of, if I don't like it, I want to be straight on my own enough to avoid it some or have it affect me less.
Right.
You know, and the funny thing is, a lot of us are actually evolving, you know what I'm saying, and distancing ourselves from some of the things, some of the changes that are happening. And we were stating, like, some people want that old school kind of throwback nostalgia stuff instead of the new evolved thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to be forced to evolve in that particular
Wait.
way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for, like I say, personal evolution to me is wonderful because I have more control over that. So that's why I wanted to pretty much take the time, you know what I'm saying, this time to talk about that.
Right.
It's personal for me. It's my birthday today. Appreciate
definitely.
everybody,
Happy
like I say,
birthday.
for tuning in. You know, I think I'm finna go ahead. It's Monday night, man. I guess I can let y'all go. Y'all probably watching football, some of y'all, or the ones that ain't tuned in. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. I'm gonna be back at you next Monday.
Happy birthday, Dose. You want me to sing it to you?
Appreciate it. Hey, man. If you can, make it sound Barry Whitish or something. Or put on, hey, you can put on a song, or are they gonna cut me
They
off?
probably cut it
Yeah,
off.
they gonna be like, you don't own the rights
Right.
to
You
this.
own this song, so we ain't gonna cut this off.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I can say, happy birthday, dear.
Man.
Hey, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody that did tune in. Reassess yourself, reflect, evolve to revolve.
Man, yeah, because it's gonna be wintertime, a cold winter. You never know what's coming up politically. You never know what's coming up health wise.
Right.
You never know what's coming up financially wise. But if you evolving, assessing yourself, trying to do the best, I always kind of look towards the future anyway. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all. Later.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Grams leaders CCs, pounds. Close cash, close call, close encounter, close up, pounds of leaders of grams, get your dose up, cut this up and post up, and get dosed up. This for them voted like the movement, make the most of. Monday night at 8, I can't wait to set you straight. These opinions and debates, for them folk that can't relate. I got to elevate your mind through these signs of the time. Dishing out that medication for that deaf, dumb and blind. And I ain't hard to find, you can catch me in those trenches. I do the groundwork and I ain't waiting on no sense. I be touching on them topics politicians fail to mention. And I don't vote for nobody that ain't got good intentions. I'm really live for my people and I'm here to make a change. I got that truth serum hooked directly to your veins. Hey, this is for my people, tune in, catch a close up, close up, close up, a close up, grams of it, tune in, leaders of it, close up, pounds of